Hey everyone, my name is Stefan Singh and this is my submission for the Beyond the Classroom assignment. The purpose of the assignment was to create a database to keep track of candidates for open positions at Secure Systems Incorporated. So I started off with creating a blank database and I save it, and then I created 3 tables: candidates, interviews, and job openings. I'm going to open up a table so you can see the fields. And for example, I've set the fields data type. In this case, the candidate ID is just a number. If I show you the interviews table, as you can see here, for example, date of interview is set as date and short date. In job openings, the hourly pay rate is a currency, so every time I enter one, it'll always give me a $sign. And that's pretty much some of the manipulations I've done for the data types and the field properties. Alright, so now I needed to assign primary keys, so to be like the unique field in my tables. So I'm just going to show you, for example, the job openings, which my primary key is. And as you click on the datasheet view here, you can see with the one with the key, it's job opening ID. For interviews, the interviews table, it's the interview sequence ID, and the candidate table, it's a candidate ID. So once that's all set up, I need to now create relationships between the tables so that they can pull data from each other, so that they can be linked together. So go to Database Tools and Relationships. I've created a relationship between the candidates table and the interviews table by linking it via the candidate ID. As you can see, there are similar fields, the same fields in both tables, and the job openings table to the interviews table, linking it via job opening ID. So how I did this was simply dragging it from this table to this table. I've already done it, so I'm just going to edit the relationship so you can see it. And as you can see, the one on the left is my candidates table, the one on the right is my interviews table, and I enforce referential integrity and cascade update fields. And once that is all set up, I'm just going to run a query, create a query, and create the query. So query design, use the candidates and the interviews table to create this query. Close. And what I want is my last name, the first name, the job opening ID, interviewed by, date of interview, and the rank. I'm going to first sort by last name and then by first name. I also want to see database administrators, so all the database administrators. So I'm just going to go figure out what's the job opening ID. So database administrators, it's this one, so I'm going to copy this, put it in my query. And I want to see a rank of less than or equal to 3. Less than or equal to 3. And if I can just hit that, and I can run. So you can see the tables are already opened. So I'm just going to close down these tables. And I'm just going to go back and run my query. And there you are. There are my results. So I find the ability to use query and table results very useful. It makes it very easy to show a quick snapshot of specific parts of the entire data set. Also, the ability to link the tables with referential integrity allows for data integrity, and this goes a long way to ensure data input errors are avoided. Thank you for listening.